Hey guys, Spiritually Mommy. Really quick, I look a mess, don't judge. But really quick, I just saw something on Facebook, one of the groups that I'm in, and it was um, about some mom. Her 14-year-old kid got a large lump sum of money, and she took her son to get a debit card, put the money in the bank, and I guess she gave him the debit card. So she went back to check on things on the online banking and noticed that he spent nearly all of his money on gaming. It was an undisclosed amount of money, but she was really upset, and she was upset with herself more so for thinking that he wouldn't take that route. And then she asked how we taught our kids about money when we started teaching our children about money, and give her some examples, some tips and ideas. And I think that is such an interesting point because so many people don't teach their kids about money. They don't even talk about money. They don't talk about financial intelligence until their kids are teenagers. Usually, and oftentimes I hear people start talking about it when they're like close to graduating high school. Then they're talking about, applying for scholarships, applying for these things, getting a credit card. That's pretty much the basis of the financial education I see a lot of the times. I look a mess, y'all. But anyway, that's too late. That's way too late. If you're waiting until they're coming up on graduation, high school graduation, that is way too late, okay? Just too late. One of the things, and I'm going to start with greed, because I feel like greed is a very important topic I didn't plan this video at all, so the lighting sucks, I look terrible, whatever. But anyway, I feel like greed is a serious point that needs to be addressed when you're talking about finances, when you're teaching children and adolescents about finances, because people can be greedy. The more you have, the more you want. So I did this example with one of my daughters when it came to greed, and I had this $50 bill, and I dangled the $50 bill, and I'm like, if you can grab this $50 bill, you can have it. And, so she was like, oh, okay, because she just sitting on the floor, and I'm just holding it up, I'm just standing up over here. And she's like, okay, great, it's easy. So I'm like, wait. So I told her to put her hands out. I'm holding a baby, but, I told her to put her hands out like that. And I just start piling stuff, anything and everything I could find around her room. Shoes, clothes, toys, electronics, if I saw it, I picked it up, and I put pillows, blankets folded up, I put it in her hand. I mean, I stacked it up till, obviously it wasn't heavy things, but I stacked it up over her face, basically, where she's holding it in her hands, and she couldn't see, and she was like, I can hold all this, I got it. And then I'm like, okay, now take the $50 bill. Now take it. She's looking like, I said, without dropping anything, take this $50 bill. And she's looking at the stuff in her hand, and she's like, I can't. Of course you can't. People have their hands out so much, like, oh, I want this, I need this, I have to have this, I have to have that. No, you don't. But people will have their hands out so much and grab everything they can put their hands on, and then when it's time for something that you really want, something that you really need, something that you really deserve, and something that you've really been asking for and attracting, you have no room to grab it because greed has trapped you. Your own greed has trapped you, okay? So that was a lesson for her, and it was kind of a fun lesson, and it really drove the point home to her. You can't see everything in the world and think, oh, I have to have this right now, and I have to have all of these things right now, and then expect to have a free hand to grab whatever else is coming. I'm going to really regret putting this video up, but the point had to be made right now. Anyway, that was the point. She got it. Don't be greedy, okay? There's enough for everybody. There's always something else that you're going to want. There's always something else that you're going to need. And sometimes when you do have something and it no longer serves its purpose, get rid of it. Donate it to somebody that could use it, or sell it, or whatever. But don't just feel like you have to hold on to everything all the time. But anyway, that was the first point that I wanted to make for this woman. And I was going to type out this long thing, but I feel so strongly about educating your kids on life things that they're going to actually run into with life, and not waiting until they're 15, 16, 17, 18, 25 years old to teach them. But anyway, greed was the first thing that I make sure I teach them. But I also teach them about, when I say I mean my husband and I were a team, but I'm talking to you guys, so about investing your money, not just throwing it into a savings account and getting cents, pennies on the dollar and not really getting any type of return. We teach them those kind of things. Don't just put your money in a savings account. Like people say, put your money in a savings account and don't spend all your money and whatever else they teach you. I don't know. But I teach them that. I teach them about interest. Teach them about, credit. You have good credit. You have bad credit. But people only tell you basically about the bad credit. She's trying to bite me. I have a witness. I have all the witnesses. If you witness that, I want you to comment below. I'm a witness. Try to bite my face off. My face clean off my face. What was my point before I almost got attacked? I almost got mauled by my baby. Anyway, we teach them about finances. We teach them about spending money. You're always going to see something that you want. You're always going to see something that you need. And once that dollar is gone, that dollar is gone. And we also teach them about the value of getting a dollar, okay? Your time is far more valuable than the money that you're going to make. Because that dollar takes a second to make, a second to lose. And then whatever you spend that dollar on usually takes a second. She's not having it right now, so we'll be back. All right. So, I'm back. It's literally been like 30 seconds. But we're going to try it because I'm going to get through this point before it slips my mind. And it was so serious, guys. I went in the kitchen really quick. I left the refrigerator open. I still look a mess. I just took my ponytail down. But I left the refrigerator open because I just had to turn this camera on and get this point out. Okay. Whatever the case, I'm not going to go into great detail because this video will be extremely long. I don't remember what point I was making before I ended it. But my point is, don't wait until your children are no longer children. Don't wait until because life will try to sell them. And when I say that, I mean, advertisements are everywhere. You can't even watch TV without an ad. You can't watch YouTube without an ad. Once people get up there in their YouTube business or whatever. But people are always going to try to sell you on something. And they spend hours and hours and hours and years on trying to understand how to sell a person. And that sounds really bad. I should probably find another way to say that. But you know what I mean. How to market to a person. And people can easily be sold. Oh, this is shiny. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, I need this. Do I need this? People buying stuff that they don't even know what it is. They don't even need it. Okay. Don't wait until the world has taught them how to spend money, how to use money, how to save money, how to make money. Don't let the world teach them that when they're up in age, Teach your kids early. I remember, and then I'm going to get off of here. I was in another group, and I don't remember what the conversation was, but I was talking about how I start teaching my children really early, like children, toddler age, about finances. And of course the conversation changes over the years, but someone said, I think it's too early, let your kids be kids. And I'm like, why would you wait until your kid is 15, 16, 17, about to graduate high school for you to talk to them about credit, for you to talk to them about, debt and college and all that stuff? Why not prepare them? If you know that college is even a possibility when they become older, why not educate them early on, how to pay for college? Why wait? You shouldn't even need student loans. That's because people wait until the last minute to get student loans. It's honest truth. And even if you get student loans, it's a loan. People go racking up more liabilities with a liability and be like, I don't know how I can't survive in life. You go and buying cars and shoes and paying your rent. Yeah, I know. Of course I'm going to pay my rent. Okay, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that right now. But nonetheless, don't wait until it's too late. Don't let the world teach your kid about money, because then you're going to give your 14-year-old a debit card stacked with money with no limitations and no lesson to teach them otherwise, and you can't get that money back. And on a game. They love games. Our kids love games. But you can't get that back. I'm going to let y'all go here because baby Elsa's not having it. She feels the same way I feel about the situation. I'm going to do something to my hair. This is how you know it's serious. I care about y'all that much. I jumped on here looking like this, okay? But I'm going to end it here. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know that you made it to the end of the video. Yeah, so subscribe if you haven't. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. If you're new here, please subscribe because it will help me out a lot. Please like this video because it will help me out a lot. And, yeah, I'm going to go get some lunch, you know, and think about responding to this lady. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.